Welcome back to Low Stress Math with Mrs. Bono. We are doing the independent practice for Unit 5, Writing Linear Functions, Lesson 5, what do I call it? Writing equations from a table. So, it also has a lot to do with word problems. And it's key when you're doing word problems to understand what the units for the word problem are. They're going to give you the answers to the problems. So, let's take a look at this. Growth rate of bacteria. Been too much bacteria lately. Let's see. Carlotta conducted an experiment on the growth rate of bacteria. The table below shows her results. Number of hours, X. Number of bacteria, Y. Which one's the independent variable? X. Independent. Hours, time. Remember we talked about that. Independent variables usually are the time, X. And the dependent variable is the number of bacteria, because as time goes on, the number of bacteria increases in this experiment. And you can look at that and realize that whatever happens, your slope is going to be positive because you're increasing as you go down the chart on both sides. All right. What is the slope? What does it tell you about the situation? Well, what do we know? We know a formula for slope. What is it? M slope equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. But where am I going to get my x's and y's and such from? Well, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to look at my chart. These are x's. These are y's. Together, they make a point. Together, they're points. So does it matter which 2 points you pick? No. I like to pick the point that has the 0 in it because in my head, I'm already thinking about the y-intercept. And the y-intercept is the y value when x equals 0. So I know that's going to be the y value. And that is also going to be, come on, Bono. It's also going to be my xy, my x2 and my y2. So let's do this. I'm going to pick the next point as x1, y1. So here we go. 1, 56 is going to be my x1 and my y1. And 0, 20 is going to be my x2 and my y2. So m equals y2 minus y1, 20 minus 56, over x2 minus x1, 0 minus 1. And I end up with negative 36 over negative 1. But because I have a calculator, I know that that is negative 36, is positive 36 over 1. But 36 what over 1 what? Well, 36 bacteria in 1 hour. So now, what does the slope tell you about the situation? The bacteria increases by 36 in 1 hour. So knowing what the units are tells me what the answer is. Okay, what is the y-intercept? Number of hours, 0. Number of bacteria, 20. The y-intercept is the is the y value when x equals 0. So in this case, I have 0, 20. 20 is my y-intercept. B equals 20. 20 what? 20 bacteria. What does the y-intercept tell you in this situation? Well, it tells me when she started the experiment at 0 hours, she started with 20 bacteria. She started her experiment with 20 bacteria. Because the Y-intercept is always the starting point. It's always where you begin your experiment, you start your timer. So let's take a look at the next one. Write a function rule for the number of bacteria after Y hours. Okay, so Y equals mx plus b. And my b is 20, and my m is 36. So b is 20, m is 36. That's what I'm 36 and 20. So y equals 36 times x plus the 20 that she started with. That's what it really means. It's increasing by 36 per hour, so 36 times x plus the 20 that she started with. So what will the number of bacteria be after 5 hours? Is 5x or is 5y? Well, I come back here. Hours is x. So I know to do this, x equals 5. That's what I'm going to start with. So here's my equation. Y equals 36x plus 20. Y equals 36 times 5 plus 20. 36 times 5 is 180. Y equals 180 plus 20. Y equals 200. What will the number of bacteria be after 5 hours? Y equals 200. Oh, it needs something more on there. What do I need? I need a unit. They're asking me the number of bacteria. So I'm going to say there will be 200 bacteria after 5 hours. Oh, dear, you can barely see that. There will be 200 bacteria after 5 hours. You need to put the units after your numbers. Okay, have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.